Hello. It's Women Locked Up Before and After. Thought I'd go live instead of having to upload a video today. See if we get anybody in here today. Don't see anybody yet, but it ain't been that long. What the? I was trying to think of what it was I was wanting to talk about anyway. I hope my picture is clear. I can't never get the lighting good in here, ever. I've uploaded here recently a lot of different videos, and they're very interesting. If anybody, I noticed the last one that I uploaded don't have very many views on it. It's been 2 days, and only, well, actually, I don't know, might be close to 30 views, but that's in 2 days, and they're really good videos. I mean, very good ones. They get deep down into the subject of the matter or whatever, but let's see. Hello, somebody's in here. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, strong-willed with the muscle. Oh, I forgot I had that rubber band on my arm. How are you? I thought I'd just come in here right now just to get some, maybe a little chat going, bored, and I didn't feel like uploading a video or whatever. I feel like then when I start uploading videos, I have to get really good reception. Yeah, me too. I know, right? I have to get a lot of reception or whatever, or signal. The internet, like here, we have Wi-Fi, whatever, but the box is right here in my room, but it's terrible. I mean, when you try to upload, nobody can download any, or not download, but nobody can even pull a page up. I'm trying to figure out something. Why is my mic? Okay, there it goes. I still don't see nobody else in here, but maybe we'll. Huh? That's weird. Waiting to see if anybody else comes in here. Man. Anybody out there? No, they don't, do they? They don't let us know more. Yeah, I think I just now remember what it was I wanted to say something about. I've noticed here recently, I mean, I've had a few people, like, not recent, but in the past month or so or whatever, tell me that they love my videos or whatever, but they think I need more enthusiasm and all that stuff, and that's not a problem and everything. It's just that I actually realized something the other day, and I remember, I mean, I really suggest people, watch my story on there and my intro, because it has everything on there about what I went through and everything. But I, I kind of think I might have it figured out. I don't know for sure, but I feel like the main reason why I don't have much enthusiasm sometimes is because when I start talking about things that happen in prison, I didn't realize that have I still have, like, what are you going to call it? I'm not really sure what you call that, but I still have those thoughts. I mean, like, every now and then I don't realize, because I've been trying to block it out, I guess, the things that I feel like, I mean, I only thing, the main thing that happened to me physically was when I got beat down that time, whenever it wasn't my fault and they thought it was somebody else. Anyway, um, that traumatized me, and I guess I didn't really realize it until, you know, recently, that that's the reason why. Because I'll get to where I realize sometimes I'll be talking about something that I'll go off into another subject and not really realize it until I go back and watch my video. I don't mean to do that, but I think it's like I'm having flashbacks. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, if there's anybody out there that had been to prison or jail, whatever, had a really bad experience, and you feel the same way or have anything anywhere near like what I'm talking about, I would really like your feedback. If you can comment below and let me know, if you ever have any um, thoughts about what you went through, um, or still have, or trying to block things out, or maybe you still have, like, now there's some other things that's different. It's not like when I first got out the last time. Well, the last two times especially, I would, okay, if you've been locked up, you know that when you take toilet paper, you take it to the bathroom with you, and that's a habit. I mean, you always take your toilet paper to the bathroom with you, and you make sure that you keep it locked up, because somebody will steal your toilet paper. They really will. But anyway, I actually did that when I came home to my dad's. I had to parole out to a place that was. I had to parole out to immediate family, and when I did, I stayed with my dad twice, I think, or was it all three times? No, twice. But I did that for the first almost a month, I think, before. Well, not like every single day, but I did that quite a bit, and I didn't realize I was doing it. And I had caught myself doing it. I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? I'm taking my toilet paper to the bathroom. There's toilet paper in the bathroom. I had, what it was, I had toilet paper, in my stuff, I guess. Or I would actually forget and take the toilet paper out of the bathroom and take it with me to the bedroom. That's messed up. But anyway, just stuff like that. You don't really think about things like that until you're out. And it's just crazy things, that I was watching several documentaries today and gotten into quite a few of them, and about these prisons that are really like they're like really messed up. I wonder if there's anybody else in here. It shows them wanting me to look. I know I've said this before, but to me, it's kind of hard to talk when I don't feel like I'm being. I know you're on there. I'm not saying about you, but we need some more people in here, don't we? Big time. Well, it still shows only one. You and I guess just me and you, strong willed. I don't think they're going to hear you, strong will. I know you just trying to help out. Well, oh, I got my thing on top of the screen. I started doing this workout thing this morning. Who else we got in here? Anyway, I got started using this workout thing. Anyway, I got a notification saying snooze or start. So obviously, it's more than one time a day. I thought it was one time a day for 30 days. Well, they didn't. Strong. Somebody came in, they left. That's what it showed. It showed one, and then it showed, or it showed two, and then it showed one again. You see, yep, just me and you. I hate when they do that. They peep in, they leave. Why did they do that? I would get started more. I mean, I could talk better if I have, more people in the room. Well, I'm not really sure what story I want to talk about because I want to get interviewed. I'm going to have a talk if I can. I think you can email them. I want to talk to Josh, Lockdown 23 and 1, or one of them, and I want to get interviewed because I'm very good, especially with answering questions. Because I can, and whenever somebody asks me a question about something that I went through, or if I went through that certain thing or something like that, anyway, it actually makes me think of, it brings back more. I might not want to think about that again, but I need to get those things out. And that's why I was saying that or just a little bit ago, is that I think I've been blocking out a lot of things because I don't understand why I had it so rough, like really rough this last time I was locked up, but I did. And it was just a really hard time for me. I guess because of the fact that I had that issues with my daughter. Um, I mean, I thank God right now every day that they messed up my paperwork and I got off papers, and I've been off for a little over a year now. And I mean, like I said, I mean that was just a pure blessing right there. And but I want to share everything I can with everybody, and that's why I always say, I mean, if you ever have a question, ask me. As long as it ain't no pervert or something out there, want to have some weird off the wall. I've had, well, kind of, yeah, I did because I had a troll that one time. I remember y'all, if y'all remember that one, the troll that I had that had the Tupac logo on there, and it said Nightmare 86. Well, that was my troll, and finally, I think they left me alone. But where'd you go, Strong-Willed? You still there? And who else? Hello. We just got done talking about how we need more people in here. But now I was sitting there talking to her just a minute ago. Well, I think they've been. Donnie's been live a couple times today already, and I never know exactly when to really come on. I think nighttime and early morning is the best time to come on, but Donnie's been doing the morning thing because he dropped the truck. Okay, strong will. Anyway, I was talking to her a minute ago about how I realized just here recently that, okay, I'm sure you've noticed some comments, and I've talked about it, how I've had some comments saying they love my videos and they still going to watch them and everything, but I need to be more enthusiastic and all that kind of stuff and everything. And I said, thank you, and I'll take that into consideration, all that and everything. But what it is I actually really thought about something, and it makes a lot of sense. And I think it's because, okay, like I told her, when I was locked up the last time, that was the hardest time I ever done. The hardest time I ever done. Especially with the deal with my daughter and everything. Just too many things was going on at one time. The whole time I was locked up, I had like so many things going on. And I guess whenever I get on here and I start talking about things, I've also noticed that I'll travel on to something else. Like I don't realize that I'm actually trying to get away from that particular subject or something. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a psychologist or whatever, but I feel like that could be one reason why I do that, because I'm trying to get away from that particular subject, and or maybe there's something I'm trying to block out of my mind. You know, you already know. I mean, if you've seen my videos, you know that I got jumped, and that was by a gang, and that wasn't even my fault. I didn't do anything. I mean, that was really traumatic experience for me. I mean, and I think that's the reason why I have back problems to this day, because I never had them before until I got out. I found out I have osteoporosis, and I'm 37 years old. Really? I mean, I found that out just last year. I have thinning of the bones, osteoporosis, but they diagnosed me with that, and that's why I have lower back. I never had no back problems. I never wanted no back problems, but I do now. Like now, I know when it's going to rain. I know because I hurt really bad before it rained. But anyway, you got any questions or anything? Hey, Rebecca. You see that innocent kid get stabbed to death from? Are you talking about the video that Donnie uploaded? Like he was on his live chat, and all of a sudden somebody said something about it, and they posted the link, and then he disappeared, and then it came on. Oh no, I didn't hear about a store because the one I was talking about. Wow, no, I was talking about the one where they was talking about that in the prison where that guy actually recorded. He was on his live stream. You don't really go into lockdown 23, 20, too many of them. Beyond lockdown, you go into Josh's thing. But anyway, yeah, he put a video up and it was pretty messed up and it lasted a minute. Like, that's a figure of speech. It lasted more than a minute. But it was really, really messed up. It got shanked. Yeah. Donnie, though, Beyond Lockdown, he put a video up and it's really graphic. I mean, it's kind of further off, but I mean, they really got that guy big time. And the guards didn't do anything. They just stood around watching. And a woman, it looked like a woman, they made her go out there and mace him. And the dude still was latched onto him, and he was stabbing him and stabbing him and stabbing, just kept on stabbing that dude. Yeah, it just happened recently. It was like a clipping that was on the news or something, and it's a video by itself. I guess you can. I use that video grabber on videograbber.net. You can put the link on the thing, and you can download the video. That's how I get some of mine. But I'm telling you right now, if anybody does get those videos like that, don't do it from A&E. A&E, they will definitely put that thing on you. They won't give you a strike, but they won't let you get views from the United States. Only from other countries or whatever. So, anyway, we got another one. Who else is in here? Wait a minute. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. He's the fourth one. It shows 4 on my end. I need my drink. I'm thirsty. Where's my lid go? This is my favorite Gatorade. Fierce grape. Yeah, hello out there. Let me look and see if it'll let me do it, but I doubt it will. Oh. I have never been in prison, so all I can say is much respect on what you are doing, and I hope you get your life back. Happy summer. Well, thank you very much. And my life, it's actually doing good right now. I was approved for an apartment. Hadn't had an apartment on my own in 15 years. Yes, out of all the stuff that I've been through, and like I said in my stories and stuff, I'm not happy about things I've done, not proud of the bad things I've done or whatever, but I made amends with, my family and stuff, but some people don't want to take those amends, and I mean, they want to still bring up the past, and I don't like that at all. It kind of gets to me, and they say not to really pay attention to what other people think, but when it comes to family, to me, I think about it constantly. It kind of drives me insane. And I want my family's, what do you call that? I want their, not just respect, but I want their, what is that? No problem. I came across your channel from 23-1 just to say, focus, remember what not to do. Oh, I know. Keep the past in the past, but always remember. Oh, I do keep the past in the past, but there's people that don't want to do that, and yeah, you know what I mean. There's a lot of people. Yeah, I hear you, Dwayne. Sing your message, Dwayne. Oh, Rebecca, how long did it take you to get striped out? Um, well, the first time was the longest time ever. The first time it took me literally 2 months because I went from there to the satellite the first time. I went straight out the door to satellite, but the second time was just to see the parole board, so I wasn't really there long enough to get striped out. The third time, I was there for violation, failure to pay, failure to work. Never got another charge, but negative. They will always try and keep you down. What does striped out? Oh, it's Hang on a minute. David said, what striped out? It's like when you get classified in the state of Mississippi. Every state is different, of course, but here, um, we just say striped out. I mean, that's just a slang kind of for getting your stripes, black and white, green and white. They got red and white, but that's for very serious offenders. Like some people was asking me before on a couple of my live feeds. They was asking me what level of prison it was or is, and CMCF is not a certain level one because for some it's kind of hard to explain because the prison itself it has different levels on that ground. I mean, there's maximum security there, there's death row, there's everything, and then there's just the regular quick bed. They call it quick bed, and that's where that's where her Rebecca's old man is at. He's at quick bed. Quit bed. They call it quit bed, but most people in there. There's some people in there for life that's in quit bed. They put the lifers in with the general population. Everybody's all together. But getting striped out means you finally got all your what do you call that? Orientation and all that done. You got all your orientation done and everything you're supposed to get done, and then that's when you get your stripes, and then you get to that they move you to another zone, another building, or to a satellite to work in the free world, but you'll be still wearing those stripes. How long were you in prison? If you count, I've only had one charge, and it was sell a cocaine sale. But if you count all the time, prison and jail, I would say about, oh my gosh, close between 8 and 10, something like that. If you count the jail time too, because I had to stay there so many times before I got when they was trying to violate me for failure to pay, failure to work. That was what I got violated for. I never got another charge. But you'll be get striped out soon. What happened to Strong Will? He'll be get striped out soon. What's visitation like at satellite? Life in prison. Not too long. Yeah, that's the truth. Rebecca, as far as visitation and satellite, it's awesome. If it's still the same as it was, and I'm pretty sure it is, because you get when you're at satellite. Okay, I'm sure you heard a little bit about what A custody and B custody and all that. Hang on, gotta show this. It's not letting me. 8 to 10 years just for drugs. What yet people? Yeah, actually, that's nothing because my charge carried 20 years, and it was for a $120 worth of cocaine, what they call an 8-ball here in my hometown, and it was in 2006 when it happened, and they didn't indict me until 2008, but it carried 20 years. I had 20 years on my head the whole time. If I ever got, the 3 stripe thing. I'm trying to catch up on these. Yeah, that's what I asked where she went. She said she's on the phone a while ago, but it shows she's still on there. She's probably doing something. 8-10 years just for drug. Wow. Yeah, it's very Mississippi is bad. I've said that so many times. It is really, really bad here. Oh, I know. And you know what? What's messed up? Oh, thank you. What's really messed up is that they're doing it to more and more people every day, and there's these people who go in there, what like serial rapists, what they call them, and these sickos or whatever, they get like what 2 to 5 years, and they don't even do the whole time, but they get in there and they don't even do all their time, and they get right out. But yet, and that's pretty sick. That's some sick stuff. I did it one time, and I said in my story the reason why I sold it to buy pain pills. That was my drug of choice, was pain pills, and that's what I said in my story, and that's what I say it now. I mean, it's been gone and been gone for a long time now, but that was my drug of choice. But 2 pills or a gram, they give you 20 to life. Yeah, Becca, what really, Jesus? Yeah, my sister's ex-boyfriend used to get busted with drugs and cash. They take it all, and he'd end up out of jail pretty fast, on bond. Dang, where's that at, Dwayne? They get hardly any time. What attorney said Mississippi is so messed up with sentencing. Yeah, that's why I told you, Rebecca, that I mean, I know you think that you're getting on their nerves or something like that when you call, but Ohio, I don't know much about Ohio, but I've seen some documentaries on some of the prison. I don't know how many prisons are there, but I've seen documentary on one there before. Thank you very much, David in Atlanta. Thank you very much. But I never did finish what I was saying about that. I'm actually getting an apartment for sure. I was approved for one, and it's been 15 years since I had my own place. I got emotional. I think I said that the other day, but I got emotional when I was saying it because 15 years, I lost everything. Lost everything because of, yeah. You know what? I literally almost got into fights with women down there because they didn't believe me when I told them that my drug of choice was pain pills. They're like, "There's no way that you was out there doing that and doing this or whatever just to get pain pills. It can get that bad, okay? Yes, it can. I mean, any of that stuff can get bad. It's just like heroin. It's an opiate. I mean, yes, it can get that bad." That's what I can't stand, when people sit there and try to judge you. I mean, it can get that bad. Especially when I was taking 20, 30, 10 milligrams a day, if that, sometimes maybe more. Just, but that's over with and done with. I just know that I mean, yeah, of course, anybody who's done time and whatever, and they missed out a lot on their lives or their kids' lives and everything. They wish they could go back and change things, but I can't. So I need to focus on the future, just like he was saying a while ago. I can't let that control. I mean, and I haven't, because if I was a weak person, and I actually I used to consider myself a weak person, but if I was weak, believe me, I wouldn't be here right now, sitting here talking to anybody, because I made it through a whole lot, and I didn't think I'd ever get through any of it. That last time I was in prison, when I was in psych observation, when they had me in that cell, it was the scariest thing ever because I knew they wouldn't. Them people didn't care. They're supposed to check on you every 30 minutes. They didn't check on me. I could have been in that floor, dead or whatever, and they wouldn't even care. But that was a big time for me. That last time was the worst time I ever done. Because every time I went there, the inmates were worse every time. The inmates got worse. I mean, they literally owned the place when I was there last time. And when I say that, it's because they do buy the guards. I'm telling you, you can buy your own guard. Literally, I mean, if you got the money and they do those green dots and all that stuff, I don't know if y'all heard about all that. I'm sure you have, Rebecca, if you know anything about, maybe if you heard anything about him talking about it or whatever, your old man. But the green dot thing where they actually get money up and they'll like will and deal in prison, like hustle or whatever, and get people to bring tobacco in a certain kind of way. But see, they don't do that no more. That's why nobody can find nothing in CMCF no more, because the freaking guards are bringing it in. They got their own ways to do it. You know, they do checks on them when they come in. They go to that little thing and they'll have to go like this. Then they have to turn around, do it again. It's like an X-ray machine. When they come in to work, they have to do that. They have to go like this. Not like I do solemnly swear or whatever, but I'm talking about it's like an X-ray machine that checks everything, but not everything, but you know what I mean. But they don't get searched like the inmates do. The inmates get it all. They get the whole 9 yards, searched, everything. What the not, huh? No, LOL, what the not. Wait, hang on. My friends out here in Cali once asked me for a green dot card thing, and but I don't know for what. Oh, you don't know what it was for? Well, usually it depends. If somebody's asking you for a green dot card or wanting you to get one and give them the PIN number in jail or prison, usually they're trying to get tobacco, drugs, or I mean, it don't always have to be drugs, because I done it before. I actually got one of my friends. One time I got somebody get a green dot for me. That was because I needed hygiene. Because when you're in yellow jumpsuit, when you first get to CMCF, where her man's at and where I was at, you can't get a commissary just like that. I mean, or canteen in prison, commissary in jail. But you can't get it right away like that. Not at CMCF. You have to wait forever, and they get it backtracked and everything else. So a lot of people literally give up a lot of their stuff, their fresh shirts and everything they get when they come to the door, just to get hygiene. Because if you don't, you're going to be using that nasty state soap in your hair and your body and everything, and it's so gross. But I did mine for hygiene when I got mine, but also got robbed. I literally paid for, okay, I'm sure if you've been locked up or know anybody that has, the bottles of shampoo. Matter of fact, you know what? I think I got some. Oh, here we go. Tylenol bottle. The shampoo bottles are probably about to there where my finger's at right here. The shampoo bottles. They're not very big at all. And I got like the girl was supposed to hook me up. It was a $50 green dot, and of course you only get half of that because it's like, well, somebody selling food stamps or something, you get 50, 20 or 50, 20, 50 or 100 for 50 or whatever. But anyway, I was supposed to get $25 worth of canteen. They come back with a little baby bag with literally like freaking $8 worth of hygiene. Oh my God. You know, I'm not going to start nothing, but I did say something to the girl. He was supposed to be going to the person in the hallway to get the stuff, but it don't matter. It was already gone. So, I mean, I never done it again, though. I done my drawings, and that's how I hustled and made my canteen and all that. But, yes, sometimes I feel like I'm still in it, Dwayne, but that's on certain things that's going on and everything. But anyway, not like prison, though. That's... My boyfriend was telling me that the woman COs are so mean and rude that, oh yeah, huh? They might not slap them around. I mean, they have, yes, but they might not do it all the time. But say the words that they say to you in general, yes. Yes, that's what I did. Gave them the numbers in the back. Yep, you did it, Rebecca. How much? How much was it, Rebecca? And Dwayne, yes. It's been a while though. I actually had a bunch of drawings that I brought back with me, and I don't know what happened to them. I have no idea what happened to them. Well, that ain't that bad, Rebecca. It's actually better than what I thought you was going to tell me, like $100 or something. Well, because that's what I'm saying, Rebecca. I kind of mention that a lot because, I mean, I'm not afraid. I mean, I'm not afraid to tell people what I done. I'm not happy about what I done, no, and I'm not proud of what I done. But when I talk about it, it kind of gets it out, out of my system, and I feel like me telling somebody about my story, about what I went through and what it done to my life, made me lose everything. I feel like that helps other people. Really? How'd you only do 6 weeks? Did you do that? What do you call that? I don't forgot the name of it. Wow. Good. I'm forgetting stuff from prison. No, playing on. Um, you know what? It still shows that Strong Willed's in here, and she's not. I don't know what happened to her. Are you okay, Strong Willed? 23 and 1. I got a notification. I'm sure you got one too. But new from the dangers of getting a prison tattoo. That's what I mean. Go ahead and X that off because it'll still be on there when I get to my notifications. I uploaded a video for a traffic stop. I meant to say technical violation center. Me and my boyfriend did time for a traffic stop, and they found drugs. It was all his, so I got released. We better be glad they did. Shoot, not many people will do that. He said, "Come back, strong-willed." She did. I think she did that one time before. I think she's a really busy person. And if I'm not mistaken, I talked to her one time, and she was like, I think she said she's got like 4 kids. I think, yeah. I think so, anyway. And helped my boyfriend get released on bail, and after a year, and now he's doing his time in CMCA. So that's how, like, I mean, I'm just kind of curious. I mean, the only thing I'm curious about, I mean, I'm not trying to be nosy or whatever, Rebecca. I mean, to be able to give advice, I need to know exactly. I have an email if you don't want to talk about it, like personal stuff in here. My email's on my info page or whatever. when you go to the actual channel, it says that my info. It ain't just the PayPal thing. It also shows my email. But I have to know certain things to be able to tell you the right thing. But like for instance, I don't understand. Okay, like you talking about on my email or in the mail? In the mail? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, that'd be especially if it's the plea. I can see, but what I was trying to kind of questioning on was the fact that you said you don't know anybody here. I'm I'm just confused on how. No, please tell me you're not a bot. I'm not a bot. I said bot. I don't mean bot. What is it? Troll. What in the world are you? But you said you ever turn. Look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not that way, and I had to see enough of that already. Yeah, he's in my. I had to see enough of that already. Too much. Oh my God. I even talked about that on one of my live feeds on about my old bunkie, and I made that very clear to her that that was not going to happen above my head. No, no, no. Ain't no kinky crap like that going on above my head when I'm trying to sleep. I don't care if I'm asleep or not. And there's something I want to say really fast. I know it ain't got much to do with this, but it's really quick. When I was locked up and got out, when I first got out, well, when I got out all 3 times, every time I got out, I was a really light sleeper when I was in prison. I mean, everything would freaking wake me up. But now, I mean, somebody probably banging on my head and I would not be able to wake up right now. I mean, I don't know why, but I have no idea. Okay, that did that last time. My chat disappeared and it popped right back up. Is it hard for cute girls in prison? I don't know. I mean, I don't. Is it hard? I mean, I I've seen like girls come in that they thought was good looking, like what? Okay, remember I told y'all before, a woman that looks like a dude is a crap. A woman that looks like a dude is a what did I say that day? Gosh, the woman is they call her a femme because she's feminine, and the dude part of the relationship, he's I can't even think of what they are. A homodagger, a stud, yes. But they call them homodaggers. I don't know how to spell that word. I never knew how to spell that word, but it's homodaggers in Mississippi. Like man, they over there homodagging. Yeah. She said we call them dykes or studs in Cali. Shout out to Brittany Martin in Rankin, Mississippi. Rankin, Mississippi. I've got some congestion. Wow. But yeah, y'all, I think what's her name is gone. But what was I saying about the? Oh, he asked about the girl. About cute girls and when they come in. Now I've seen people look at like the predators, if you want to call them. Look at the girls when they come in, like the ones that are butch or whatever, And yes, they look at them, and yes, they try to. They don't try to turn them out and stuff like that. I mean, but they do be really, really nice to them. But the messed up thing is, that's the one. The cute ones are the ones that actually fall into the trap and want to fall into the trap. That's what's messed up. And I was like, oh my gosh, no. I know what that's just something I don't do and will not do and never do. Wait, it shows I have two people. Who left? Who left? I think it's wait. Wait, hang on, my arrow's in the way. That was weird. Them two words went together. I think it's just me and you, Dwayne. That I think. Actually, no. It shows me, all me, Rebecca. How do you? I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Flancorp. Hey, Rich Boy. I see his name popped up in the thing right here on participants. Okay, there you are. Hello. Yeah, it's always weird on the views. It always shows different stuff. Man, you missed out on the conversation here about the butch and the femmes in prison, how they act towards cute chicks or whatever in prison. But at first he asked me a question. I was like, no, I wasn't part of that. No, 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 no. I don't do that. I stayed to myself. I mean, I wasn't the type of person that stayed to myself and that was it. No, I mean, I did have some people I talked to, but they were the main people I talked to were like older women, like mainly lifers. Actually, I got along better with the lifers because they had. I mean, they've been there a long time and they had more sense of. I mean, more sense up there, if you know what I mean. Now, I would not talk to that Judy woman that I done the story on because I don't believe in what she has to say, be in her Bible all day long, and literally have no remorse for killing your 12-year-old daughter with a baseball bat. I don't get it. I have no remorse for it whatsoever, and be a hypocrite and talk about people all day long, but yet stay in your Bible all day long. I don't get it. I'm lighting a cigarette again, y'all. Not again, because I ain't smoked on this one yet. Where's my lighter? Guys always want to know about. Yeah. Yeah, I remember my daughter was 12. She just turned 17. I'm sure y'all saw that video I made her on here. And every time I watch it, I made it, and I still cry when I watch it. Did time in prison and would tell me there was people like that mixed with lesser offenders. Like one girl put her baby in the oven. Oh yeah. Actually, I think there was two different ones because there's one that put hers in the microwave. It was 2 weeks old. That was the one where she actually just got moved in the zone that I was in 6 months before I left. But she's the one that done that. And when her husband came home from work, he sat down to eat his dinner and everything. And she sat down and he was like, "Where's the baby at?" And he's like, she said, "You're eating him." Wow. Really? That's, that's the one I'm talking about. Oh my god, I know. There's some sick. Mm-mm. There was, let's see, I can actually say just a few of them's crimes. quick. Okay, that was around me. The one that was 2 beds up, on because I was on the bottom. She was 2 beds over on the top. She had been there 33 years, and she'd been there for a long time. But she looked older because she had the gray in her hair, but she wasn't as old as she looked. But anyway, but she'd been there a long time though. She got there when she was young. She actually threw her baby off of a bridge. I never got the whole story on that one. I just heard she threw her baby off a bridge, and she said that voices in her head told her to do it, and her husband told her to do it, or something. I don't know, some stupid crap. But she had. I'm not taking that for her, nothing like that. But I can tell when somebody has remorse, and I can tell when I can see it in their. I can see it in them, especially when they stay to themselves and they don't talk to a lot of people, and they don't laugh and cut up and talk about people all day like Judy did, the crazy woman I was talking about. Yeah, I know that. But there are y'all don't understand how many women are locked up for self-defense. I mean, it's crazy. There's a like that. The main one that I think about when I say this is the woman that was down there in the zone, same zone as me, got life without parole, because there's no self-defense law in Mississippi. I don't think there's even one in Tennessee. I don't even know, because that story, Centoya Brown story, that was supposed to be self-defense, and I think they're still trying to work on that, on the clemency or something like that. But anyway, that who was I just talking about? I just talked about Centoya Brown all of a sudden. I forgot what I was saying, because that's the one I've been trying to do that story. I was trying to do the story on for a long time. I'm sure y'all know. But you know that video is actually still on here. It's still on here, but it's only for other countries to watch. The United States can't watch it. I found out because I went to like way into that, what you call it on there, where you can edit your videos on YouTube, and it actually showed my videos on there, and it showed that was still on there, but it's only for other countries to view. It can't be viewed in the United States. I don't know why, because you would think PBS is public broadcasting station. Public. Don't that mean public? Women locked up for self-defense. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was on. The woman in the wheelchair. Hang on. This world is just a messed up place. Anybody can end up in prison. Yep, that's the truth. I know you're from Mississippi, but I'm sorry. I hate Mississippi. Oh, I hate it too. Because I mean, I lived in Indiana before, and I never got a ticket or anything up there before when I lived there. But I haven't lived there since my daughter was 2 years old, so it's been a long time. Yeah, Rebecca, Dwayne was asking if you've been to CMCF where I was at. But what I was saying about that girl, the main one I was talking about a while ago about the self-defense, put me in mind of that when I was talking about it. She's in a wheelchair because of the man that she killed, her husband that she killed, self-defense. She killed him. I'm not sure how she did it. I think it was at the golf club or something. I can't remember, but it was a golf club, and she got to somehow got to I think it was a 12 gauge or something like that, and shot his brains out or something. Anyway, but before all that, he literally stabbed her in the eye. She lost her eyeball. She wears a patch a lot because she don't want nobody to see her face or whatever. And she has a scar from her ear, like literally, like where's that, right there, all the way down to here. And it's like a little dotted area, like something was, I don't know, trying to put together there. And there's another one that comes all the way down. He tried to cut her head off, I guess, because you can see a scar going all the way across her face, and it stops, and then it makes a little chunky spot, and then it goes across like that right there. It stops on her neck. Dude tried to cut her head off. He already stabbed her. She lost her eye, and she's in a wheelchair. I can't remember exactly. Oh, she's paralyzed. She was paralyzed. That's right. He stabbed her so many times in the. Oh, he stabbed her 6 times in the back with a kitchen knife, and that's pretty bad too, because the kitchen knife's even harder to get in there. Not that I know. I'm just saying. But I'm pretty sure it would be harder with a kitchen knife than it would be with a really sharp one. But I heard Indiana's strict on drugs. From my sister lives up there right now, my older sister, and she said that drugs are really bad up there right now. I don't know about how strict they are on it, but I know she said they're really bad. When I was there, they wasn't that bad. No, I've never been from California. That's Rebecca. Oh, okay. Now I get what you're saying, Rebecca. You was at Rankin County Jail, not Rankin County CMCF. See, that's what's so messed up. It's Pearl, Mississippi, but it's in Rankin County, the prison. And when she said that, I thought she meant she'd been there. Okay, I understand what you mean now. Got that. California for self-defense. That's whoever gets the phone first. Yep. The first person going to jail. It's like that with domestic violence too. What kind of BS is that? Yeah. Are you kidding me? Okay, that is definitely a troll. I'm going to ask you nicely to get out of this chat. Thank you. Whoever did that, message retracted. How'd that happen? What the heck was up with that? It said message retracted. What would make you think that I'm a tranny? I mean, really? And then look, he retracts his message saying, I'm sorry. Or whatever it was he said. How you going to retract your message when you say you're sorry? Or yeah, exactly. I mean, really? Man, there's some weird people in this world. I'm telling you that right now. Wow. What the hell? I mean, ooh, what? I said I wasn't gonna cuss, but he made me mad, y'all. Hang on, let me see here. Well, it shows he's still in here. Actually, it shows just me, Rebecca, Dwayne, and that DJ, Donnelly dude. And it shows 2 over here, but it says what I just said. I don't know where he got off saying that, because I'm nowhere near that. It is. Dang, it's already 9:26. Hang on just a second. I gotta see if they're back yet. Hold on a second. Is he back yet? It's 9:26. I'm still live right now, but I didn't know if he was back yet. I was talking. Well, okay, that was weird. Seven. Yeah, it's an hour different. Yeah, me and him had our ups and downs the other day, and We have that a lot, actually. But I thought he was back by now. What time was that when he left? Hang on a second. Oh, I didn't see the text. Whoops. I turned my sound off so it wouldn't be making all that bleep bleep. Better turn it back on now. I'm at home waiting for this man to come get his van and I'll be there. Okay. Well, who is all here now? Rich boy left. Did he say anything before he left? Guess it don't really matter, but last thing he said was women locked up for self-defense. No, not at all. It's a shock to me that I'm actually talking to somebody. I mean, there's actually somebody out there that's at that place. Because, I mean, what you ought to do the next time you talk to him on the phone, try to talk to him and find out, get some insight on what he's the things he's witnessed or not witnessed. You know what I mean? Like, not, I ain't trying to say like tattle or something like that, but like stuff that he's had to do or anything scary, like any kind of weird experiences or something like that. That would be really cool because I could talk about it on the live feed or whatever. Like, because I mean, I already said how bad I don't think anybody really realizes how bad that place really is. I mean, because I've mentioned it over and over again in my videos and my live feed. Yes, that's fine. I'm still live right now. I'll be getting off here a little bit. It's already 9:30. Oh. Never met anyone. Oh yeah, the bathrooms are the worst there. That's why I was just telling on Josh's live, one of his live, I think it was Josh. No, wait a minute. No, it was Donnie's live feed. I was telling him about how there was leeches and everything. Literally leeches crawling around the drains and stuff like that in there, and it's bad. If you get a webcam, yeah, as long as it's got the USB end, like this is the end of the mouse that I used to have that don't work anymore. If it has that end right there on it, right there, as long as it's got that end, it can be plugged into the side of this laptop. Because this one right here don't have the one where you can plug up the old timey looking circle end. It don't have that. It has to be a USB end. But other than that, yeah, it can be plugged up to it. Some of them actually you can put up there and they can be plugged to the wall. I mean, I'm sure there's all kind of them. I've actually, when we talked about the other day, my chat disappeared again. When we talked about the other day about the webcam, I looked on Walmart. Walmart.com's got a crap load of them. And they go, there's like $7 ones, $8 ones. I mean, there's a lot of them. Someone stole his two pairs of underwear while they were drawing. They done that to me before too. I'm not playing. They did. When I was in the shower, they stole my underwear. people, what it is that they're not just doing it. Some people do it because they need underwear, yes, but most of the time they're doing it because they don't do it just to be being mean. They're doing it because, well, yeah, being mean, but I mean, as far as like doing it for a joke, they don't do that. They're stealing them for either using the material for like they make so much stuff down there. They make like those dream catchers. They make those with like a bottle cap. I don't have a bottle cap in here. I do not. Anyway, they make dream catchers down there with sheets and shirts and everything. And they make skirts out of shirts. I mean, they make a lot of stuff down there, really. And there's a lot of what do you call them? A seamstress, whatever. If I'm saying it right. There's a bunch of those down there, and they know how to get a needle, and they won't tell you how they done it, of course, but they know how to get needle and thread. Or if they don't use a thread, they'll use it they'll take the thread, they'll get pants. You're not supposed to do that. If you get shook down, they find extra pants on you. You're only supposed to have so many, and they find extra. You can get wrote up for it, get an RVR. But anyway, they get the little tiny threads out of the like the seam, like the seam. I got a pocket right here, like the seam has got thread in it. They'll take the little thread out of the sides of the pants, and that's how they put it in the needle, and they sew. But they do a lot of weird stuff. They make capris, but only to sleep in, of course. I mean, because if one of the guards sees it, they used to get onto you and take it away from you, but now they don't even do nothing. They only count twice a day. Rebecca just, if you don't know, ask him how many times a day they count now. How many times they count, because that's what I want to know. Because when I left, they was counting twice a day. They was counting 3 times a day. Certified count, and then the other 2 times. Oh, man. When you said something about the crabs and stuff, that's messed up you said that, because you know what's really bad down there is not bed bugs? Scabies. Scabies is when that does that, I'm sorry, I'm hitting my leg or whatever. That's what makes it blurry. But anyway, scabies is really bad. I'm serious, really bad. And matter of fact, almost our whole side on the other side of the wall, we all had to get a treatment because of this one woman, and I was so close to her. They made me and my bunkie get the same treatment, but it ain't that bad, the treatment, because the treatment, all you got to do, at least we got to get all new clothing after that. Our stripe, I had black and white stripes the last time because I violated, because I was on the run, but I wasn't on the run. They didn't get me for absconding, but they got me for failure to pay, failure to work. But that's an automatic violation on your way down there. That's why I had black and white. I never asked for my green and white. I didn't want green and white because I was already on the grounds. I was already taking classes there, and so that's why I stayed. And I didn't ask. I could have got my green and white 6 months later, but I never did. But that would be nice if you could find out a few things that's going on down there. So okay, I probably won't be on here much longer anyway, and I'm gotta get off here. It's already getting. I can't believe it's already 9:36. But yeah, find out some things. Oh, by the way, I might take my PayPal thing down. I gotta find another way or make another account, because for some reason I had YouTube TV. I didn't complain about it because I didn't have no money and I didn't buy it. And I have a negative $42.80 on my PayPal account right now. So if I get money sent to me, it's going to be negative, or not negative. It'll still be negative probably. But So that would be very bad. I don't know how I would actually do that. I'm not, I'm not making money on here yet. I don't have enough subscribers yet, but hopefully I will. I will. I just gotta be patient. I don't know. I literally, I mean, how long was I in prison for? Like I was telling everybody else, basically I was there, well, like I said, counting jail and prison all together, all the time that I spent before and after everything, all the jail. Gosh, I'd say hang on a minute, 8 to 10, somewhere in there. And it was not fun, not one little bit. It sucked. Yeah, I know I'm off the subject for a minute, but I just thought about something a while ago. Dwayne said something a while ago. Yep, I did. I didn't think I was gonna make it through the last time. I'm just telling you that right now. I didn't. I thought I was gonna have a nervous breakdown and I was gonna literally go insane and I would be put in the crazy place or something. I'm serious. I mean, I had so many things going on, and I'm very surprised I didn't have a nervous breakdown and something happened, because I was so upset about my daughter and everything, just so many things going on. And what is so bad about being locked up, especially in prison, when you're almost 7 hours away from your hometown. You can't get no visits because nobody can drive that far because of their health. And you can't see your daughter. You can't hear her voice on the phone. And just every single thing like that just drove me insane. But I don't get off that subject or I'll get emotional again. Because she mentioned something on that video that I posted about her birthday. It says, this is to my daughter on her 17th birthday. The video's on there, on my videos. And every time I watch it, it still gives me chills when I watch it, because everything I said I meant. But she responded to a girl who said something to my daughter. She told my daughter, yes, your parents are not going to be around forever. She's talking about she lost a parent or something like that. That woman was talking to my daughter. And Ariana, after she said that she needed to spend time with me and stuff like that before it's too late, my daughter said one word. She said, soon. And when I seen that, wow, I could see her face when she said it. Because hopefully it's because she knows I'm getting an apartment soon, and that's what she's always been wanting for a long time. It's for me to have my own place and not be with anybody. She don't want me. When she was younger, she only wanted it to be me and her. She didn't want no man involved. She just wanted it to be me and her only. And I was explaining to her, I said, it's not that I didn't have to be with anybody, but that's just part of life. When you meet somebody and you fall in love with them and all that stuff, is just part of life. But she didn't like that. How long have I been out? I've been out since was it 2015? I've been out since 2015, but I got discharged in 2017. Last year. It's been a little over a year. They took me off papers. It was an accident. She called me up there and told me it was an accident, but she took me off papers because She couldn't recharge me again. It was a blessing, big time. And I got my discharge paper with my golden seal on it, and that's all I can finally cross. The Tennessee line's just right up the road, which not that I have to go anywhere like that, but if I wanted to, now I can cross the lines, and I won't get in trouble or have to have a pass or something. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been out since 2015, but I mean, I've been discharged for since last year, a year ago. I lost my parents both to cancer. Oh, my dad was due to a tumor when I was 4, and my mom pancreatic cancer when I was 13. I'm sorry, Rebecca. That's why I've been trying to tell my daughter we're not always gonna, our parents ain't always gonna be here, and it's very important to, even though we've messed up and done time, anybody, your kids don't need to hold a grudge against you forever, especially whenever it's not something that you've done. Like, you know what? For instance, let's say that my daughter's with me right now, and she's been living with me since I got out or something, or before. I don't care if my daughter killed somebody. I'm still going to talk to my daughter. But you know what? It wasn't like that when I got locked up. I didn't get no letters or nothing like that. The last time I was locked up. That was another hard thing on me. I didn't get letters like I wanted. I got a bad letter from my daughter telling me how she was really upset, telling how everything went and everything, that she didn't want it to go the way it did. And that kind of hurt me. I found out she cut on herself when she was at school, and she blamed me for that. But I'm not going to go back into that because we got this far, and thank God we got this far, and she's doing really good. She vlogs all the time, always vlogging on YouTube. Yeah, oh, where's he doing live at? No, not this last time they didn't. The last time that I was locked up, I didn't have any help. The only way that I got to get my hygiene and stuff, is through my drawings and stuff. When I was drawing, I could draw pictures of people who they give me a picture of their kids, or actually, I told them at the time. I don't know if I never tried to do more than one person in a picture. I've only done one, but I would draw pictures or something on the envelope for them when they send it to their family for Christmas, and I get paid for tools or hygiene or whatever. Good old ramen noodles. You talking about my daughter, Rocky? Uh, Hang on a minute, because she changed it. Was Ariana? Is it Ariana Nicole? Oh, hang on, my phone's right here. Hit fast on my phone. Because I don't know if it's Ariana Prather or Ariana Nicole, because she changed it. I think it's just her first and last name, not middle name. What was that? A motorcycle? Did y'all hear that? You can hear everything in here. It's awful. Upstairs, people and everything. Prather. Oh, yes. It's Ariana. No. Oh, my buttocks workout is up. Anyway, I ain't a rapper, but I'm over it. I love that. She's so cool. She's got several different ones, but let me make sure the right one here, because she's got more subscribers on that. The main one, she's got, wow, where's it at? The main one has her. She has. Gosh, she's got so many videos on here. Wait, I think this one's it. Yeah, it's all lowercase letters. Like right here. Hang on. This is just a.
Oh, I'm gonna fail this. I'm so stressed because I'm going to fail the test.
This is a blog.
They get the test. I already know I'm gonna fail. Like I know. I don't just say it, and then I do, and they don't. But if you studied the night before, if you listen in class, more than likely you're gonna pass the test. So don't say that you're gonna fail because you won't.
I'm shaking.
Do not say that. To fail the test, right before the test, to get on everybody's nerves, because everybody does it. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna fail. Literally today, I got called to the desk, the teacher's desk.
Thank you.
To check my grade, and this girl was like, I'm gonna fail.
I get the picture right.
An 80 something? What? I'm over here getting a 75 and I'm proud. If I get a 65, I'm proud. Just because it's simplified. I passed. It's okay to make those grades. I'm not saying that's bad, but...
Why has that got a glare on it? Look at that.
Don't tell yourself. Or me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, subscribe below, comment, like, do all that good stuff. The support, the support is amazing. It makes me happy.
Anyway, that's just a small one, actually. That's nothing compared to her new one. That's a kind of an older one. But anyway, it's all lowercase letters. And actually, it's right here. Right there. Oh, hang on. Right there where my finger's at. Ariana Nicole. You see it? Oh, got another troll. Anyway, that's, if you see it, that's her name, Ariana Nicole, and all lowercase. Her name is Arionna. She's got some really cool videos on here, really, really cool ones.
Hey guys, today's video is basically going to be a
rant hang on a minute.
About how I will be in
She got somewhere she's singing too. She got a really good voice. Thank you. What? All I see is one person saying, what in the world? What was that about? I think he's back now. Well, I am going to get off of here, y'all. I got to go. My man's back from the laundromat. So I will let y'all go and let Rebecca, don't forget to find out from your boyfriend if he find out if he has a little bit going on or what he's. I just want to know a little bit more about what's going on now. Like whenever I was locked up, if it's anything like it was when I was locked up there. But yeah, everybody, okay. All right, well, thank y'all for watching, and as usual, anybody who watches this video after it's over, please like, share, and subscribe, and peace and love y'all. Bye. Good night, everybody, to you.